Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. I almost could not get the title out of my lips. In the first video, we woke up, got out of bed, went to the castle, got a sword and shield, got Princess Zelda out of the castle, and got her to Sanctuary. Now it's time to explore Hyrule. And by looking at the map here, press X and then X again to get the full map itself. Press L and R to switch between them. We can see that we need to go to Kakariko Village, which is to the west. There are many ways that we can... Well, I wouldn't say many ways, but there is more than one way to go about it. In the meantime, I do want to do things. Not quite sure how I want to do this, though. Well, I don't need to go there right away. You can, but you don't obviously need to, because, well, Hyrule's a big place. It can feel a little intimidating at first, especially when you have not played the game in a long time. For now, I am going to go ahead and go to the west. And if there's anything of note that I should talk about, I will mention it. For now, I'm just going to kick some soldier butt because, well, that's what I can do. And there's nothing there. Okay. If we go further to the west here, we can see this whirlpool. We can't really do anything with it now because, we can't swim. Also, Kakariko Village is to the west. So let's go ahead and go to the west. This is the fortune teller's house in case you need to know what to do next. You can go in there, pay the fortune teller a couple of rupees, and she'll tell you what you need to do. Or give you a hint at what you need to do. Now, if we go to the south, we'll enter the village. But I want to go over here to the Lost Woods first. This is the Lost Woods. And it's got some very wonderful music. And a little bit of fog, too. And we want to stay away from these guys because these guys... That guy who's looking straight at me, he will bump into us. If he bumps into us, he will take our items if we don't take them back first. And by going in here, we were able to talk to this guy. Hey kid, this is a secret hideout for a gang of thieves. Don't enter without permission. By the way, I heard that one of our ex-members is staying at the entrance to the desert. And if you go to the west, there is a piece of heart. A piece of heart is worth a quarter of a heart piece. Collect 4 pieces of heart and you will add 1 heart to your maximum health. But we can't get it from here. We're going to have to be more clever. So how are we going to get it? Well, by cutting down these bushes, we can find this hole that we can walk into and fall down. By doing that, we got a heart, or a piece of heart. You can kind of tell by that graphic that if you pick up 4 of them, you're going to get a full heart container. So we got 4 heart containers now, thanks to the heart container we found in the Sanctuary, so we're doing a little better for ourselves. And you can see, this is a maze, but this is an easily traveled maze, and there's a thing in that bush. It doesn't hurt us really, it just kind of moves away in case we approach it. But if we go north from here, there is this mushroom. This mushroom smells like sweet rotten fruit. You can give this to anyone who wants it. Select it and press the Y button. And you do want to be careful if you cut the bushes, because that is a bomb. If we walk into it, we will take damage. That little blue thing there. Also, barely avoided that bird. And if you go in here,
we enter this little area full of woodland creatures, and we go to the north. We get to see this strange writing that we cannot read. And we can't pull this sword out. This is the Master Sword. We will have to do something to pull it out, but we have not done that. We have not even come close to doing that thing yet. Yeah, that guy's running after us. This is it, the Master Sword! No, this can't be it. Too bad. Thankfully, I was able to throw that sword at him to keep him away. What else is there to this place? I wonder. Well, there's more than one entrance. There's an entrance. There's an entrance too. I'm pretty sure we took the one at the far right. What happens if we take this one? We're over here now. And we are now here, near whatever this is. Ah, we're in the village proper. Up north is another way to get to the Lost Woods, but we wouldn't have been able to get around from here anyway because, well, those posts in our way, and of course, this big rock that we can't even pull up. But we are now in the village proper. And by reading the sign, we are now somehow considered a thief, because... or a kidnapper, rather, because, well, we got Zelda out of the castle. Apparently, Aghanim's influence is so bad that, well, he's now the guy in charge and he can do whatever he wants and get away with it. The sign says to also call a soldier if you see Link, and there will be people here who will sick the soldiers on us if we talk to them. And by going into this house, and by talking to this old woman, we should be able to find out what's going on. Who? Oh, it's you, Link. What can I do for you, young man? The Elder. Oh, no one has seen him since the wizard began collecting victims. What? Master Sword? Well, I don't remember the details exactly, but long ago, a prosperous people known as Dahalia inhabited its land. Legends tell of many treasures that Dahalia hid throughout the land. The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say that now it is sleeping deep in the forest. That was the sword that we saw earlier. Do you understand the legend? Anyway, look for the Elder. There must be someone in the village who knows where he is. You take care now, Link. And talk to people around here. We shall. Right after I break your pots. And that's the other door we didn't enter. It just takes us to a bedroom. By going in here, we will enter this little interesting place. Yo, Link! This house used to be a hideout for a gang of thieves. What was their leader's name? Oh yeah, his name was Blind and he hated bright light a lot. And I'm pretty sure that all of these pots contain... Oh, no, we got 3 hearts and a rupee. But if we go down here, we'll be able to move some blocks in order to get some things. Now, how do I want to handle this? I may be able to open these all in one. I may not. No, I may not. That chest contained 20 rupees. We're going to have to go back in and re-enter. I know there's a way to get all 4 at once, I think. But I cannot remember it to save my life. 160. So do the red ones give you 10 or 20? I want to think they now give you 20 and not 10 like I said in the original. Or the first video, rather. There's no original video. I did the first one on the first take. Okay, now I should be able to open the these up. Okay, it's 20. All of these contain red rupees that give you 20. I don't know why I said the red give you 10. They give you 20. Also, there was a crack in the north wall, in case you couldn't tell. We will have to come back later to deal with that. Anyway, we noticed this little area with this cave. But it seems we can drop down here, too. Well, that takes a little less time, so let's go down there that way. And by opening this chest, we get some bombs. We get our first bombs of the game. You got some bombs. You can pick up and throw a bomb you placed. Press the A button. To lay a bomb, you press Y when you have it equipped. You want to stay away from the explosion because the explosion will hurt. And by breaking that little crack in the wall there, we'll be able to get some rupees, get some hearts. And by opening this up, we get our second piece of heart. This is mostly the first one you're probably going to find in the game, assuming you don't go into the Lost Worlds first like I did. And we're loading up on rupees pretty quickly. And of course, this is the cave entrance that we saw to the right of where we dropped down. You wouldn't have been able to get all that stuff if you didn't drop down the hole there. And there's nothing in this house, but we will have to remember it for a little later. Especially because of that chicken in a pot. But if we go up to this guy, he will call for the soldiers. He apparently believes what's going on. And this guy takes 3 hits to kill, and he has a spear. Thankfully, we were able to take him on with the whirling blade technique. You, sir, have you been going through life without one of my hold anything bottles? Well, step right up and make your life complete. I've got one on sale now for the low, low price of 100 rupees. What do you say? Interested? Yeah, sure. Goodbye. Thanks a lot. Now hold it above your head for the whole world to see, okay? It's good for business. Yeah, apparently this was a known thing, Link holding things above his head by the time the third game showed up. This is the magic bottle. You can store an item inside and then use it later. There are 4 of these in the game. We just picked up the first one, and we will be picking up the second one very, very shortly. For now, I want to go into this house. There seems to be nothing here, aside from a heart. But if you go up to this picture, which looks like a picture of Mario, and pull on it, 20 rupees. So we made a little bit of our money back from getting that bottle. And if we approach this guy, he will also call for a soldier. Another guy with a shield and a spear. So now we got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and do some landscaping here before we go into the house. And there's a fairy. The fairy refills 7 whole hearts. Sadly, we did not need the fairy because our health is already full, but it's kind of cool to see that we found that at random. Hi, Link. Sorry about my yard. It's a little overgrown. Thanks for visiting. I'm glad to have company to talk to. I will tell you an interesting story. There is a lake swimming with Zoras at the source of the river, but it is hard to find. The treasure of the Zora can turn people into fish. I'd love to see that. And we will be heading there eventually. Oh! I'm guessing there's always a fairy there? Huh. Let me switch screens. Let's go back and forth real quick. Huh. I'm guessing that only happened because I went back and forth between an indoor location and an outdoor location. No, it was just really random. It was just luck of the draw. And then we get one over here. Finding fairy who's not even trying. And I can't get it, so it's gonna just disappear. Great, thanks. But, hey, not like I was gonna need it anyway. Now here, is a restaurant where you can talk to some of the people. My son really liked to play the flute, but he went to look for the golden power and has not returned. I wonder where he is and what he is doing now. And he just goes to sleep. Whoa, I saw her. Very nice young lady at the waterfall of Wishing the Hills where the river begins. Link, you should meet her at least once. I'm sure you will like her. And if you look behind the bar, you're going to see a chest. Well, there is a way to get it, as you will soon see. Also, by holding B, you can kind of cut through the bushes one by one, though I wouldn't really recommend it. You can also do that to tap on things with your sword. It'll come in handy later. No, I don't want a chicken. But inside this chest is the second of 4 magic bottles. For now, though, I do want to explore more of the area, and I do want to go into this building, too. Am I approaching this guy while he's in bed? He will talk to you.
I can't go out because I'm sick. People say I caught this cold from the evil air that is coming down off the mountain. This is my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better, but for now I'll lend it to you.
And we get the bug catching net. There may be some other things you can catch with it too. Also, can we do the thing here? No, we can't. Nope, so much for that. And if we approach this guy, he will run away. Remember that for later. Oh, Link. The rumors say you kidnapped the princess, but I still trust you. At least it's good to know that somebody does still trust me, but... Anyway. There's a chicken in there. And there's a bombable wall. You can tell by the crack in the wall. And we just accidentally hurt a chicken. Great. But by going in here, we get 10 arrows. We cannot use them quite yet. However, we need the bow to use them first. And, well, the bow is a little bit of a ways off. There's some bushes over to the north. Okay, that's the guy on the left who sicks the soldiers on us. I might as well just go ahead and go hunting for treasure here. You do want to be careful, though, when you're cutting bushes and tall grass, because you never know when you might run into a bomb, or even a soldier who's just suddenly popping out of a bush and, hey, we got a bomb! Sometimes you can find bombs in those things, too. And I'm trying to make sure the chickens stay out of the way so I don't accidentally hit them. And there's a bee! Let's catch it with the bug catching net. You can set it free, or you can keep it in the bottle. I'm going to keep it in the bottle for now, just so I can show something off later. And let's talk to this kid. Hi, Link. Elder. Are you talking about the grandpa? Okay, but don't tell any of the bad people about this. He's hiding in the palace past the castle. I will mark the spot on your map. Here you are. And we need to go all the way to the east to meet with the Elder. For now, though, there's a store here. We can buy a heart for 10 rupees, some bombs for 50, or a red potion for 150. In order to buy the potion, though, you must have at least one empty magic bottle. Otherwise, you won't be able to use it. May I help you? Select the thing you like. Press the A button. Price is marked. We won't have anything to do here for now. And I was thinking of something, and I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, I think this is the place. I forgot about this area. This little secret is kind of easy to miss. And it's a good thing I cut the grass. I might as well cut the grass again just to go for some more bombs. Why not? because I will definitely need as many as I can get my hands on. You can only hold up to 10 bombs and 30 arrows, but there is a way to change that, which we will find out later on. And by bombing this little wall here, we are able to open up a hidden passage. You can't really... There's no real way to tell otherwise. I think maybe the only way you're supposed to find that out is through Nintendo Power or the internet, I guess. But by finding out the 2 rats that are in here, we can get a ton of bombs, a ton of arrows, and a couple of rupees. Do these things respawn? Yes, they do. That's a good thing. Let's go ahead and fill up on bombs. We got our maximum of 10. And we're going to need as many as we can get. So that way, we can do things. So we found out where the Elder is. We found out where a lot of things are. I might as well just go ahead and show this place off. Even though we won't be going to it until much later. The cave to the right is potentially... well, not potentially, but for the moment useless. We won't be able to do anything in there, so I won't be going in there. If my last partner returns, we can temper your sword, but now I can't do anything for you. That is the thing we'll be doing, but it's quite a bit of a ways off. And by going over here, we got the little southern end of the village. Inside here is the library. There's not much you can do here. You can't just press A and get any of the books. There is a book on the top of the shelf there to the left, but we can't get to it. We'll have to come back here to get it once we done some things and, well, found a way to get that item. For now, though, here's another bee. You can destroy the bees if you so choose. And inside here is another house. Doesn't seem to be much to this house, though, I would think. Oh, this guy. Pay me 20 rupees and I'll let you open one chest. You can keep what is inside. What will you do? You can open the chest for 20 or you can escape. You may make your money back, you may not. The item you get is kind of random. We're going to avoid this for now. And by going through here, we will enter a house that, well, transcends the border of this screen. Yeah, Link, now I'm quarreling with my younger brother. I sealed the door to his room. Well, I need to get through, so I'm gonna blow up the wall. So the doorway is open again. Okay, maybe I should make up with my brother. Hey Link, did you come from my older brother's room? Is he still angry? No, I just decided to blow it up because I felt like it. But by going through here, we got this area. If you can reach the goal within 15 seconds, we will give you something good. Ready, set, go! And you want to go through here, avoid the rupee, and drop down where those 2 dots near that gap in the fence is to jump over the fence. Don't read the sign, it just tells you if you got enough time to read the sign, you got enough time to complete in less than 15 seconds. By beating this course in 15 seconds or less, which is deadly easy, you will be able to get a piece of heart. You can now pick this up and get your 3rd piece of heart. And that's all for this little area here. Drop down, and we are now back to where we originally were. And that's pretty much it for this area. We need to head to the east to meet with the Elder. But that will have to wait until the next video. So join me next time where I head down to the east of Hyrule to meet with the Elder, and maybe do some other things along the way. Why not? Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!